Welcome back, everyone. Okay, with the interior done, let's get these warp engines lit up. Okay, so we got these here. I'm going to be putting in the light strips on the bottom here. And then we got lights that flash here and there. I'll be using fiber optic lines for those. And there's points underneath here that have to be lit up as well. But yeah, it's looking okay. All right, so let's concentrate on getting the light strips in here. And then I'll have red LED pointing forward here for the bassards. Okay, let's get that. Alright, so those are good. Just got to get the red LED in place here. I think I'll have a separate line run for that. That'll go to a 5-volt regulator, and it will help keep the amperage down so it'll last a nice long life. Now, for the tops up here, I already drilled out the holes here for the fiber optics. I just got to put LED in here. I'm just kind of wondering, just one LED is all I really need. No, I use two. One here, one there, just to make things a little simpler. I'm using 1K resistors onto the red LEDs. Okay, so it takes care of this engine. Yeah. So once those are all done, I just got to work on getting the LEDs in place here, running the fiber optics. I'm using 40 mil fiber optics for the navigation flashing. Using 3 mil LEDs here. I got red, green, 2 whites. So the red and greens, they go onto the front part and the whites on the back. So we have the port and starboard engines. Port, if we're going this way, green, red. No, wait a minute. We're coming towards this. Red, green. Okay. Yeah, red, green. Okay, so let's do the red one here first. Alright, so I got 1K on the red, 470, 470, and 470 on the green. And that takes care of those. I'm just going to have separate colored wiring for these. But for now, let's get the fiber optics run and get that all done. There we go. There we go. Got that all tied in there now. Looking good. Perfect. Okay, so we have the warp grills now. I got them painted on both sides, clear blue, and the bassards here, I got clear red painted on those, inside and outside. I still need to put this rice paper kind of stuff on the inside. It helps diffuse the light, and you won't be able to see into the engine itself. So I'm just going to take one of these and trace out 4 of those, and we are good to go. And just keep going till it's all done. Now, to get those onto those. using this evergreen canopy glue. Let's get those installed onto there now. And do the same thing for the other one. Now for the bassards. Okay, so I still have to drill a bit of a hole here for the wiring to go through, unless I can go right through the slit here. I was looking at the parts here, and oh, there it is right there. Okay, so I got to drill a hole. I'll put it on, and then I drill a hole through that and into there for the wiring to go through. But I still have to chrome silver all of this on both engines so that this light here doesn't interfere with the flashing. So I got to get that done first, and then we can drill. Now we can put these together. Now we gotta light up the impulse engines on the back and the front grills on the front. And clean those all off. Got that scraped off in the back there so the light shines through. So I got it marked there where I need the holes to be drilled. So let's get the drilling done. Alright, let's get that and these pieces on. Now we can get the LEDs in place here. So I'll use a 5 mils, probably a couple of 5 mil reds for the impulse and a couple of white 5 mils for the front up here for the front grills. I have 4 5 mil reds and 4 whites there. I'm going to put 2 together for each side, same with the whites, and then get them installed, and that pretty much takes care of all the lighting for the ship. I've already got the navigational lighting installed here, here, and in the bottoms over here. They've all got 470 ohm resistors on them. Just got to tie them in together. I'll do that after I get this done. A 1K resistor on the LEDs there for the reds. Now just got to put the 2 whites in, and then we're good for that. And there we go. Put this in there. Got the resistors tied together. So main power in, positive, and then negatives. So I'm going to add another line where I can tie these negatives in together, and then that section is done. There we go. So I got the negatives there tied in, negative, positive lines running out. Okay, so you can see I got the negatives there tied in, and negative, positive lines going out. Alright, those are ready. Now I need to figure out where I need to drill the hole on the side here for the wiring to go through, and that includes the wiring from the warp engines themselves. Alright, so I got the painting done here for the ship, and I just wanted to get that out of the way for the before I put the warp engines on. So we are actually ready now to put the warp engines in place there. Okay, I'll just let that set now, and then we can go on. Alright, well, the warp engine's all set there. Let's get the wiring in and get it all tied together. Get that out of the way. Now, my client said he wants torpedoes and the phasers lit up. So I got a red here for the torpedo and a warm white for the phasers. The phasers are here on the side pods here. And the micro-torpedo launcher is under the cockpit. So I don't know if it was over here or if it's under these panels here. So I'm like that. There's no visible section here that says, hey, this is a torpedo launcher. So I'm just gonna have to guess. So maybe I'll make one, like one here and one here, and they run a fiber optic line to the red here, and I'll have to carefully drill out the section here, probably like towards the front edge here of the phaser. I'll drill that out and run a fiber optic line through there, which will go to the warm white LED here. And that should take care of the weapons. Oh, and I decided there has to be the transporter thing behind the cockpit seats here, so the transporter will go right there. I'm just finishing off the painting of it, but that completes the cockpit for that. Okay, I'm going to be using a 0.30 mil fiber optic line here. So I got the bit there. Just going to mark off on the front here where I want the 2 holes, and then run the fiber optic lines. Okay, I got it marked off there, the 2 black dots. Alright, so I got the torpedoes there. I don't need to worry about painting all that. They're not flashing. Looks good. Okay, now for the phasers, I'm going to be using 0.20 mil fiber optic lines. I'm going to cut it right on towards the top here on the front part of the phaser strip, and then it'll cut right into here, and then I'll make another hole on this side here to run the fiber optic line into the model. Now, I'm going to have to make a cap to fit over top of this. I'm not sure why the mold was like that, but get that capped off so you don't see the fiber optic line. And the same with this in here. So this in here goes on the front here. It'll run to the warm white light. And perfect. But sorry to say, that is it for this episode, everyone. And the next one, we're going to continue with lighting, installation of fiber optic lines and everything, and get assembly done. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.